everybody, you're watching Michigan Farmer 421. I'm Clyde, and today we are adding a coolant filter to the Fummins. There we go. Alright, so what we have here is a filtration system that is kind of DIY. So we have the Wix, I forgot. We got the Wix 24/7/6 free mount with the, I think, 11, 16, 16 threads. Then we had to get these from the local machine shop. Those were like $5.90 with the hose clamps. So, and then we got our filter. I've already had it out of the box and took the plastic off. This is the Wix 24, there goes my box, 24070, which is coolant filter. And then we've also grabbed some 5/8 hose, which is heater hose, of course hose clamps. So this total for all of these parts comes out to around $60-ish. This part was like 40 some, the filter was like 13, and then the rest of the parts was add up to around 60. So we're gonna show and figure out, we're gonna install this thing and go from there. So here we go. Alright, I am now in the shop. No, that's not my truck. That's Mom's 1978 Ford F-250. Big block. Anyway, we're going to use some flat steel to make a mount for the filter. We're going to kind of mount it on like the fend or the wheel well. That is actually very, very sturdy after we did the engine swap. So we're going to mount it on there. I'm going back outside here. We're going to mount it on there, and we're going to put it somewhat like this, like in this area, since it's kind of designed this way, and then we'll splice this hose and add our new hose. So I'm going to mock up a bracket, and then I think we're going to paint it. So here we go. Alright, I have got our custom bracket made. The 3 holes for the coolant filter over there, and then 2 for the bottom to mount it up to the wheel well. So now I'm going to grab some spray paint, slap it on there, and then take care of some of my tools. Of course, it's windy out, but we're checking our paint job here. It's drying very, very well, and we should have that on the truck soon. Alright, it's now a little bit later in the afternoon. The sun has almost set, and we have now got this coolant filter installed. So to kind of clarify, we took the in from the heater core, have it going into the in. It's kind of hard to tell. In on the filter, and then having going the out into the wall, and then you have the return. I am going to tidy these up. I'm going to put some sheathing in between both hoses. That way we won't have any rubbing, and then there won't be chance for leaks. And then I'm going to put some here too, because I noticed it might be getting a little close to that aluminum. But that is how you install a DIY coolant filter. It actually looks pretty professional coming from back here. It is on a little bit of a tilt. I might try to like pull it back, but I'm thinking that it'll actually settle within time. I'm also sure that it will clear the hood. I'm going to actually double check, but it should clear fine. And if not, we'll just cut off a little bit and lower it down because we got some space down here yet. But that'll only make it to where it'll take the filter off a little bit harder. So yeah, So that's kind of going to wrap up this video. If you liked me explaining how I made my DIY coolant filter system, on a side note, I got both parts from Amazon, and they were actually priced very affordably. That's why I did not go to Napa, because it was like 40 bucks cheaper. And those 40 bucks could be going spent on 15 gallons of diesel fuel. So yeah, so like this video, and if you're new here, subscribe, and yeah, so thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one.